Santa Monica Studio secretly changed some items in God of War with the most recent update, so let's take a look at what this means in this video. Of course, this video contains spoilers for the end game of God of War. You still here? Okay then, if you enjoyed that, then a like would be super appreciated, and let's go! Update 1.20 released with the much anticipated photo mode feature, some other nice quality of life changes as well, but the developer Santa Monica Studio also touched on some of the best gear in God of War, making it less powerful. One of the big ones is the shattered Gauntlet of Ages that first had a max level of level 8, starting at level 6, but now the max level you can get to is level 5, starting at, I would imagine, level 3 when you first get it. So that is a significant reduction, and the same change was made to another very good talisman, a more defense focused one I already touched on in a previous video, called Aegir's Protection, that can create this golden circle on the ground that gives health back if you stand in it. Here the max level was also decreased from level 8 by climbing 2 levels per upgrade to starting at potentially level 3 and climbing 1 level to the max level of 5. What is interesting though is that it does not seem to impact your overall level that much, at least not if you got the talisman fully upgraded with the 3 gems, because my level was still the same after I installed the patch, while the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages took a hit from level 8 to level 5. But I can imagine that if you don't upgrade the item, so the first time you get it or the first time you upgrade it, it's not as powerful anymore as the other talismans in the game. But this will then change if you upgrade it to the vinyl level, so then you are able to put in 3 enchantments instead of 1 you of course can at the first level. And with Aegir's Protection this is different, since you can only have 2 socket options at the vinyl upgrade, so yes, the power has been reduced for that one. And I think I know why. It is to make these talismans not a clear winner in terms of the best gear, since they do also have these socket options, especially the Shattered Gauntlet of Ages with the 3 socket options totally stand out, so to have it then also at level 8 will give you no reason to try out the other ones. And these gems are of course needed to be able to get the missiles launching from your arm when activating the talisman, otherwise it's just a simple push. If you're not familiar, totally check out my more in-depth video on this awesome talisman by clicking on the screen. And also the fact that you can get these 2 talismans from pretty easy side missions that you can complete rather soon in the game is probably also why they decided to nerf it, while still making them great for the end game activities if you of course fully upgraded them. Another change I noted is for one of the light runic attacks for the Leviathan Axe, called a Charge of the White Bear, that is now a way more significant cooldown than before update 1.20 or 1.21. It's almost doubled from 19 seconds to 37 seconds, so you can way less rely on this runic attack than before. I never really used it myself, I'm more a Wrath of the Frost Agent fan, but it's totally interesting that Santa Monica felt the need to change this. And I know this change because I recorded all the runes before the new update went live, and then I kinda looked at the differences. But it would be cool if they noted these changes in patch notes as well. I've said it in previous videos too, but the only patch notes we got is that the photo mode is added and various bug fixes and improvements. Changing gear stats could be its own thing for sure. And I already touched on a lot of the changes they made that they also did not note in the patch notes but in a blog post. But they also did way more secret changes with the recent update that I will touch on in a new video on the channel here very soon, so totally keep an eye out for that. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're not familiar with everything update 1.21 added, totally check out that video including all the changes and features that they did communicate. Drop a like to support the channel. I'll see you next time, and goodbye.